Okay, let's just bring up IGN because that's the one I brought up first. Let's bring this up here. And have you been watching Reacher? Have any of you been watching Reacher? I only saw a few episodes. It was pretty fun. I want to finish it. I know a lot of people, I know he's doing really well on Amazon. I'll be honest with you. I've known about this actor since Smallville, I believe, when he played Aquaman. I think he was even in an Aquaman pilot spinoff of Smallville that never happened. And I never really thought of him as like a leading man. And I think he's one that actually has improved his craft as an actor. I think he's gotten really, really good. And I think where the project that you could see the most progress in his acting ability is actually Titans. I think he did really good as Titans, as Dove and Hawk, as Hawk. And then I want to actually get on and go back and watch Reacher season 1 and 2, and I believe they have already greenlit a season 3 for Reacher. But here's him responding to the rumors. Now, here's the problem. Even if he would be a good fit, I don't think James Gunn likes people telling him this person would be good. I think James Gunn likes the challenge of finding people for the roles himself, and is not really open to other people's suggestions, in my opinion. He also does an amazing job. At the same point. So if an actor's asking for consideration, I don't think he's going to consider it. I think he's going to search out himself and find someone who he thinks fits the role. So I actually think this is a strike against Alan saying that I would like the role. I think that makes it more unlikely that James Gunn would do it. That's just my personal opinion over his castings before and how he responds to people on the internet suggesting things. He's got his own plans, and I don't think anyone else is going to change that. Reacher's Alan Ritchson has responded to recent rumors that he'll play Batman, and yes, he would love to. During an interview with Fortress of Solitude, the Reacher star addressed the rumor that he could be tapped to play DCU's new Batman. With all the rumors flying that I'm supposed to be playing Batman, how can I knock Batman? He said. I would love to play Batman. So I guess the rumors started first. I was under assumption that he was suggesting it, but no, I guess he's responding to the rumors. Filmmaker and renowned comic book fan Kevin Smith recently referred to Ritchson's version of Reacher as Batman without a cape, and it certainly got fans talking. Many assumed that since Smith is friends with former Batman Ben Affleck, that he has close ties to the DC universe, that he may have inadvertently hinted at who may be the DCU's new Batman. No, I think that's just Kevin Smith talking. Whatever the case, looks like though Ritchson himself is a big fan of the comparison, it's a great analogy, actually, he said, but I mean, Batman has got like a cave, and Reacher doesn't have a house. He's got a toothbrush. So I think Batman has got cool stuff. Dude is loaded. And he has caves, penthouses, and spotlights that call him Batman's cooler. There was also something in the news as well on Twitter. Let me see if I could find it real quick. With Alan Ritchson as well. I retweeted it. Let me see if I could find it quickly. It's gonna take a second. It's actually about him wanting to thank Tom Cruise for, getting the world popular of Reacher, and I believe he reached out to a partner of Tom Cruise through the production company and wrote him a letter saying that it was, that it was very, I guess, giving accolades to Cruise and saying how great it was that that he made the role, and he's very happy. And then the partner of Tom Cruise at the production company said, "No, this isn't cool to send him." They never sent it to him. I think that's actually really lame. I think Tom Cruise would. Oh, here it is. Here it is. It's apparently it's Screen Rant. It's Skydance. Yes, Anthony. That's the next topic I want to bring up real quick. Again, I'm gonna get to bed, so I'm not gonna be up late here. But I thought I'd do a few quick movie topics, and please thumbs up this video. But here is the part where I guess it's Screen Rant. We would not have the success that we have without it. So out of gratitude, I write him a loving, heartfelt letter and gave it to a partner of his at Skydance. And he said, "We're not going to give it to him. It's a terrible idea." And everything that I've heard about Tom Cruise lately is that he's like such so passionate. Oh, Joe's here. Cool, cool. Hey, Joe.
Hey.
I was talking about I'm gonna do this is gonna be a quick stream, then I'm gonna go to bed. Probably at 3 is the cutoff.
Yeah, I should go to bed, but I don't know. I got a
few-
cat on me.
Covering a few topics. This is about Alan Ritchson. Apparently, the rumors start from Kevin Smith saying that Reacher's like Batman without a cape. And then fans started asking him. And then this was very interesting that I retweeted this on Twitter. Alan Ritchson wrote a grateful message to fellow Reacher star Tom Cruise, but he never got it. He gave it to a partner at Skydance saying that I'll read it again. We would not have the success that we have without it. So out of gratitude, I write him a loving, heartfelt letter, and I gave it to a partner of his at Skydance, and he said, "We're not going to give it to him. It's a terrible idea."
Why?
Everything, I don't know. Everything that I've heard about Tom Cruise lately, there was an actress recently that was really saying that he was nothing but great.
Yeah, it was Hannah Waddington from Ted Lasso was just singing.
Yes, that's who it was. That's who it was. And he just seems like, I know there's rumors about him and his relationships or whatever and his religion, but everything I've heard with people in the industry is he's just like,
I've heard
so
nothing,
passionate.
Yeah, I've heard nothing but good stories about him.
And I really like Alan Ritchson. You probably know him. Where did you know him first? Smallville as Aquaman?
Yeah, Smallville and Titans as Hawk and Dove. And
have you watched Reacher?
Honestly, I have not seen Reacher. I love the movies. I love the Tom Cruise movies.
I watched the first 2 episodes, and I never went. I mean, I was enjoying it, but I never finished it. And I've always wanted to go. Maybe if I get my dad over here, unfortunately my dad's not doing so good again. I was just there all day, and then he went to the hospital and he's having some complications. But if I get him over to visit over this 3-day weekend, because I have off Monday too, I'll see if he wants to watch Reacher. But I actually never seen the first Reacher movie. I saw the second one because we rented it. We rented it on Redbox, but I've never seen the first one. I heard the second one's the bad one.
Well, I don't think the second one's bad.
It's just not as good.
But no, it's not nearly as good. The first one is fantastic.
But why would Screen Rant's a pretty big outlet to go with it? Why would they go run with this? Like, they really should have gave that. That's lame of the Skydance partner. Like, how everything I've heard about Tom Cruise is he'd probably really appreciate something like that.
Yeah, that's really weird.
That's why I tweet him like, this doesn't seem right. But I hope he gets that letter. And would you like to see him as consideration for Batman the Brave and the Bold?
Well, to be fair, I haven't seen Reacher. I know people say it's fantastic.
Just as you know now, then without that.
From Hawk and Dove, and I mean, he's never really impressed me. I mean, I don't think he's bad. Like, I'd watch Titans. It wasn't like, this guy's awful. But he never really stood out to me in any way. So I don't know. Unless, he's really nailing it hard on Reacher. Honestly, the one fan casting rumor for Batman that keeps coming up that I'm totally in favor of is Jensen Ackles. I'd love to see Jensen Ackles do it.
Oh yeah, but maybe his big so popular character on The Boys might throw a wrench in that. I don't know.
Interestingly enough, both of these guys, Jensen Ackles and Alan Ritchson, they both have double DC credits in their past. From Hawk and Smallville for Ritchson, and Smallville and doing the voice of Batman and some animated things for Ackles.
Mm-hmm. Well, I would like either one of them. I think Jensen Ackles is going to be a bigger star than he is now. Even he's just got he's got a tight fan base, and I know because my wife used to watch Supernatural.
Oh yes,
those conventions are crazy.
Yeah, Supernatural